Hey, what's up guys, it's Gorilla Hands. I've got some World at War gameplay for you, but I'm not really going to focus too much on the gameplay. In fact, I've just got a real quick announcement, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to commentate over the entire length of this video. But if you're a fan of Call of Duty, if you're a fan of the franchise, and you possibly want to help contribute to the franchise, you're probably going to want to listen to what I have to say. And if you're wondering why in the world the title of this video is Black Ops 2, well no, that's not the official title for the next Call of Duty that will be developed by Treyarch. In fact, I'm not even sure what direction they're going with the next game. I don't know if they're going to try to build on the established storyline from World at War and Black Ops, or if they're going to go in a completely new route, start from scratch, and just create a new storyline there. No idea, purely speculation on my part, but just using that as a placeholder in the meantime. Reason I'm using that title though is about a week ago, David Vonderhaar, he is a developer over at Treyarch, he just put up a thread on the callofduty.com forums, and in it he wants to get ideas and suggestions from the community to possibly be implemented in the next Call of Duty. I've actually got his thread right here. I can pull it up and read to you exactly what he says. No, you can't have my email. Sorry, I can barely keep track of the hundreds of emails I get every day. This is why we have forums. Dozens of ideas were directly or loosely inspired by message board posters. For example, the way we present scoreboards in-game, using score per minute and not straight up totals as the core sort key on leaderboards, and making objective icons transparent if you're looking at them are just three really small examples of things we picked up in one forum or another. As always, posting on the message board isn't even remotely a guarantee we can or will use the suggestion directly or indirectly. In fact, did you know I can't legally solicit ideas? However, I can and will listen to your feedback, especially so if it is a well-constructed, well-mannered thread or post. So that's the basic gist of it, guys. They haven't been doing this, I mean, this isn't a new process. They've been doing this for quite some time. I didn't even realize that in Black Ops, the score per minute, the changes in the scoreboard, and the flag transparency came from the community. And I think those are all awesome additions, especially the scoreboard, because I always loved at the end of the game seeing, who's capturing flags, who's defending them, and who's kind of sitting off in the corner. And I know one of the problems I used to have whenever I'm trying to run and capture a flag in domination is I couldn't see through it. So if there's somebody on the other side, maybe at a different angle, he could shoot me and I had no idea he was there. But now whenever you look at those flags, they disappear, and it's a small little tweak, but it's awesome how it affects the gameplay. And apparently that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's other things that have come from the community as well, and here's an opportunity to continue with that process. And the game is not going to be released for about a year, so there's plenty of time between now and the release. Obviously, the closer it gets, the less probability that they can implement the idea even if they like it, but I mean there's still a lot of time between now and then to provide your feedback. And I'm sure if you're a veteran to the series, you've probably got your own set of ideas and gripes that you'd like to let everybody know about. But even if you're new to the series, maybe if you just started with Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3, maybe you have a different take on the franchise, maybe a different perspective. I mean, by all means, if you've got an idea that you can think could possibly help the game, go ahead and contribute your thoughts. And I'm going to include a link to this thread in the description, so whenever you get an idea, whatever you want to say, or whenever you want to post something up, by all means go over there and put your thoughts. And if you don't know who David Vonderhaar is, I think his official title over with Treyarch is Director of Game Design. I don't know how long he's been working with them. I know he worked on World at War and Black Ops. I'm sure he's been working on other projects well beforehand. But I know during the Black Ops time frame, he helped implement the competitive playlist. He actually worked with different competitive organizations, not just MLG, to try to create a rule set that everybody could really appreciate. And I know a lot of people have been wanting to see a competitive playlist for quite some time, so people were really happy when that was implemented. And even with hardcore, he actually worked with the hardcore community as well. The hardcore guys wanted to see more game modes in there, and he worked on the forums. He talked with different people, had different hardcore players run private lobbies, tweaking the settings and providing feedback. And from there, they helped create the additional hardcore modes as well. So yeah, he's been working with the community. He's been posting threads on the forums, and people have even been able to talk with him via Twitter. So I always love it when any development studio has this kind of two-way street, and when they communicate with the community like this, I think it's absolutely awesome. So I might sound like a broken record, but if you've got an idea, by all means, go over there and post your thoughts. I haven't posted anything yet. I've got to sit down and think about some of the things I'd like to see. I guess off the top of my head, I don't know if this is an artistic decision by the guys over there, or if it's a limitation with the engine. But I'd really like to see a lot more colors introduced into the game. I think Modern Warfare 2 did a really good job of this. They had a good variety of colors, but whenever you look at Black Ops, it's a lot of really bland gray colors. It's very dull almost. not to hate on the game or anything, but I didn't really like the color choices. I would like to see a little bit more variety in there. Not game breaking for me, but I would like to see a little different color scheme utilized in the next game. What else? I haven't played Modern Warfare 3, but a lot of people seem really psyched and really happy about the new game mode Kill Confirmed. Everybody seems to be really happy about it. I haven't heard any complaints so far, so I think it'd be great if they could roll that into the next game as well. And even, I'm not sure how the kill streaks work, again, because I haven't played Modern Warfare 3, but I haven't heard complaints about point streaks at all. I think people are actually happy that they changed it or they added in the strike packages. So maybe finding a way to implement those type of point streaks as well. I don't know, maybe if it's done exactly the same way, but maybe building off that idea. And what else? I have noticed people wanting to see vehicles make a return from World at War. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of vehicles in Call of Duty. I just like strictly infantry combat. In fact, I think one of the problems whenever you have vehicles, as I get blown up by a tank, one of the problems when you have a vehicle in a game is you have to cater the level to that vehicle. You have to increase the overall size. And I think there's like 2 or 3 instances in this video alone where I have to speed up the gameplay to find people because the maps are so large. This isn't always the case, but it does happen. So yeah, I think it kind of hurts the overall pacing whenever you introduce vehicles. So I don't want to see them make a return, but if they were to come back, hopefully they could be in a separate playlist. But that's just me. But if you don't agree with it, you know, post your comments here, or definitely go over to the feedback thread and provide your thoughts on why you'd like to see vehicles return. Yeah, here's an opportunity to contribute to the franchise. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and like always, take it easy.